Yeah, it's much more fun catching your own sardines. Good morning. You just got to start early. Start with coffee. You got to dress warm. It's cold down there in the offshores. And then the first trick is don't go near the netting boats. Don't go near those guys. They got a complicated life. They've got to pay all these wages. They've made big investments. They don't want you around. When they've caught some of their catch that they're allowed to catch and sold them, then the price goes down and they give those sardines away. So in the beginning of the season, avoid the netting boats. You've got to find your own sardines, and I'm going to tell you exactly how, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to catch them, going through all the different options we've got. All right, let's start this show. Right, this is Tweenie on the south coast. Beautiful beach. These are sardines here, plenty of them. These are guys catching the sardines. Plenty guys catching sardines. There's no netting boats here, if you notice. So what happens is the sardines are swimming along the coast, up the coast, and then they come around the corner of some beaches like long points. Tweenie is a good example, and Umzumbi, and Trafalgar, and Port Edward, and then they swim along, and then they're hugging the coastline, and then these points bring them right into the bay, and our waves are coming, and there's predators chasing them in there. So now they end up in the shallows, like in the backline, and then they even get pushed into the gullies and the rock pools and the channels all over the place. Tweenie is a perfect example, but this happens all over the place, and oftentimes no one even sees it. So to find your own sardines, you just got to find a beach and time it with the tides, that the waves are going to be high tide and pushing, and as the tide drops, sardines are going to get trapped on the inside. So there's lots of places on the south coast that this happens to. So it's all about timing and where you find yourself. Right, let's move on to how to catch these things. This is going to be fun. Alright, look, if you really want to get the girls, like this guy, get a cast net. You just can't lose. You're going to get hundreds of kilos of sardines. You need a license, and you need to learn how to throw the cast net first. And it's not that difficult. It took me like 20 years to learn, but once you get it right, you become a highly effective sardine killer. And look at this guy. He's winning all over the place. But okay, luckily there are more options coming up. This is my favorite, a washing basket. Yay! Nearly as good as a cast net, but now it does bring you to the dangers. There's a danger here. There's actually sharks, real big sharks that will bite you. They probably will bite you by mistake. They're not going to bite you on purpose because they're just there for the sardines, and they actually view you as another shark. But the main thing is there are sharks and people and sardines in the shore break together. It's chaos. So if you use a washing basket, but the next one is quite a cool idea. Yeah, pool net. Pool net's great. You can stay away from the sharks, and you can stay out of the water, because sometimes the shore breaks are big, and you will get dunked. A wave will come and take you out if you're not careful. But then you can also just use a crate. Any old crate will do. In fact, you could even use a beer crate. The only problem is then what you're going to do with the damn beer, and the holes can be a little bit big. But anything that can go through the water and scoop up sardines and hit sharks on the head with, that's what you need. So yeah, just stay away from the sharks, and careful of the shore break when you're doing this stuff. You can use anything. People use their petticoats. People use all kinds of things to go in and grab the sardines out. There's a real sardine fever. No netting boats involved here. This is just pure sardine fever. People having fun. No one getting angry. There's just going to be lots of guys catching shad around you, but that's also okay. So yeah, catch your own sardines. Lekker. Enjoy them.